Hello and welcome to my SQL tutorial series. Today we are going to look at how to reset my SQL root password. Um, your root password is one of the easy things you can forget, and then once you forget it, you are unable to enter a connection and you are unable to access my SQL at database server. And then to reset it is quite involving. So we're going to take our time and then look at how we can reset it. Yeah. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is to turn off the services. Okay. So you can go to your search and just type what services. It's going to show you the services icon here. You want to run it as an administrator, so open it as an administrator. So once you click that, um, all the services will be open. You simply have to scroll down and look for MySQL. All right, so it's right here. So you click on it, double click, and then it will open you a dialog box. On the dialog box, you see that the SQL process will be running. So you need to click on this stop button to stop it. Yeah, but I stopped it a while ago. That's why the stop button is not activated. So now I just need to start it. So just make sure it's not running. If it is running, then the stop button will be on and then the start button will be off. Okay, so now all is set here. What I just need to do is to right click on the path to what executable. That is the path right here. So once you right click, you select all and then you copy it, just copy it, and then you can now close everything here. So let's close that. Let's go to desktop and then open a text file. So we can open a new text file here. Okay, so once we open a new text file, let's open it and paste whatever we've copied. So we'll have to do some little modifications here. So let's separate the two directories. So whatever you've copied there, the path to the executable is made up of two yeah, directories. So you can break it down into two, and then you take off the defaults. We are going to bring it later when we are running it on command prompt, and then you also get clear the MySQL. So now it's all set. Now we can go to create the reset file. So the reset file as well, we can create it here. So let's use a text file to create a reset file. So I'll name it reset. So just make it lowercase. Okay, reset.txt. Okay, so let's open the reset file and then we'll begin to write the code for us to reset it. So we are going to say alter. So let's follow convention. We start with capital. So alter, let's say user. Okay, yeah. So we want to say alter user. Okay, I think so. So alter user. Then let's say roots. So let's put that in single quotes. So roots, alter user root. The user is root. Okay. Then let's bring at localhost. So alter user root at localhost. Localhost. Okay. All right. Now let's see password. Okay. So let's see password. Password. Um, okay. Just a minute. Okay. So let's just make it simple. Okay. I don't want to write any long SQL code here. So I'm going to say identified by. We can use identified by here. So instead of saying password, reset password, we can also say identified by. So by. Then we just simply put the password there, and that will work well as well. So the password should be in a single quote. So I'm going to use this time yeah, 111 five times 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so that's my new password. Okay, so let's end it with a semicolon and then we are done. So what you do is that alter user root at localhost identified by, then you bring your password. So it doesn't have to be 111. You can put any password of your choice there. Okay. So or you can even say 1 2 3 4 5 6. So let's say 1 2 3 4 5 6. But you make sure you remember what password you are using here. Okay, so that is going to be your new password. So let's save this. Okay, so save. Okay, now that we've saved it, we are going to copy it and paste it in the C directory. So let's cut and then we go to C. Okay, so we're going to paste it there. I have one there already, so I'm simply going to delete that one and then replace it with this. Okay, so I'm going to paste the new file there. So hit continue, and that is done. Okay, so now we have it in our C directory. All that we'll do is to go to command prompt and then we'll call this particular reset file to reset our password for us. Okay. All right, so I'm going to go to command prompt. So you can simply type command prompt here, and then it will show here. Just run it as admin. Okay, hit yes. Okay, so it's opening two of them. I will simply close one and yeah, work with one. Okay, so here let's copy our the first line of what the directory, the C directory. Let's copy the first line there. So you simply right click and it will paste it. Okay, so now you give a space, make sure you give one space, then consecutive hyphens, you type defaults. Okay, that should be in lowercase. Let me do that. So let's say defaults. Okay, okay, default file, then we'll say equal to, then we'll bring in the second path. Yeah, the second path to the INI file. So we'll copy what the path to INI file. Let's copy it. Right click and then it pasted there for you. Okay, so now we finish what yeah, adding our INI file. The next thing we'll do is to initialize. Okay, so let's initialize the file and then okay, so let's initialize. So let's give a space. Okay, all right, so we'll give a space and just initialize this. So to initialize, let's use init. So initialize file, init file. So init file. So init file equal to let's now bring the path to our reset file. So equal to the path to our reset file. So that should be in double quotes. So our path is what C colon backslash reset. That's the name of the file, reset.txt. Okay, so we will now need to close what the quotes. So we started with a double quote. Let's put the quote there, and then we'll give a space and then yeah, two consecutive hyphen. We type console. Okay, let's hit enter. All right, so let's wait for a minute. Okay, so the initialization has what started. The DB initialization has started. So let's wait. So I mean, you find something like this, okay? Yeah. So that means that we are making a headway. All right. So at this point, you have to minimize the command prompt, and then go to program files. Look for MySQL. Okay. So go to the M column, you find MySQL there. So after you've installed MySQL, all the MySQL yeah, products will be here. So what you are looking for is command line clients. There are two of them, so you have to take care here. There is command line client Unicode, but we just want command line client without the Unicode. So let's open that. So you want to open that. Yeah, so once you open that, you type in your new password. Let me see, do I even remember? It's 1 to 6, right? So let's use 1 to 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so you hit enter after that. All right, so I think everything looks good. Okay, so the next thing we'll do is to, I think we simply close this. Okay, once you've seen this, I mean, it's all okay. Then just close the command line client. It shouldn't close on its own. If it closes on its own, it means there is something wrong. Okay, so let's close it by ourselves. All right, now let's go to command prompt, and then you type Control C, and then you hit enter. You wait for just some few minutes, and you hit enter. Okay, so now all is set. Your password has been reset. So we'll close this one, the command prompt as well, and go to the services and restart MySQL services. So okay, so now we are going to restart the services. Let's type services in the Windows search box. So services, then we'll run the services as admin. Okay. So let's go and look for MySQL. You should go to the M column. It's in alphabetical order. So you should have something like MySQL at 80 or MySQL 5 point something. So double click that, and then you start your SQL services here. Okay, so that is done, and then we'll hit OK. So now we can close this and get back to, yeah. So let's get back to command line client and look at it once more. So I have it here already. I've pinned it here, so I'll simply click that. So let's hit the password once more. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Um, okay, so all is working. Now I can go and open my SQL Workbench, and then my initial password was 5 9s. So now I've changed it to 1, 2, 3, 1 to 6. So let's see what happens here, if that is going to work for us. So it should work. Okay, so my SQL Workbench has opened. Let me try entering this connection. Okay, let me clear the password there before. I think, okay, let me try to enter it and see. Okay, they've asked me for password. Let's enter the new password. 6. Hit OK. All right, so yeah, it's okay, it's working. So that is how to reset your password. So you can see that I've reset my password, and I've gone to my SQL editor, and I can begin to work here. Okay. This is very important, especially those that have forgotten their passwords. If you've forgotten your password, the only way to fix it is to reset, and this is the process. Okay. If you uninstall it, you still face the same what issues. Uninstalling and reinstalling what MySQL wouldn't what get rid of what your password. Okay, so let's take our time. I mean, it's a lengthy process. Let's take our time. I mean, then you will be able to what reset your password if there is a need. Okay, so that is the end of it, and then yeah, try it and let's see how it goes.